What's up, folks? It's Sean from Sean's Thoughts, Sean's-Thoughts.com, and the creator and co-owner of LETME, Live Every Tiny Moment Exceptionally, with my co-host and good friend April Emerson and fellow author April. Uh, it's right now. It's New Year's Eve, and I wanted to first of all wish everyone a happy New Year's. Hope you are living it up and enjoying yourself, but with responsibility, and doing it the right way, getting home safe and taking care of yourself, but enjoying the end of another year. Right now, here as I'm actually doing this, it is 20:53, so 8:53 here on the West Coast. So the ball has dropped in several places all over the world, and it's slowly getting to us. We're not the last; we're pretty close to it. So, what am I here talking to you about? Why am I doing a Sean's Thought right before New Year's Day? And when I just taught a class this morning. I'll teach one tomorrow, and this is the time for people to have resolutions and make their New Year's resolutions. We're gonna go to the gym. I'm actually in my basement gym right now. See my Bowflex. I actually do work out down here. But this is the time of year where people start to make promises to themselves, promises to do new things and do make changes and be different people and be better, better for themselves, healthier, more loving, more understanding, travel more. Famous one, go to the gym. Those types of things. And I was having this thought as I was doing my wife's current bee in her bonnet, is that she wanted the garage set up so she can do crafts or something. I don't know, making something. I don't know. So I spent the whole rest of the day in the garage, getting stuff moved around so she can have her section, her space in our little bitty garage. So that was her thing, but as I'm working on my own. I made her go sit down and watch TV with the kid, and I started thinking about what resolutions. Like, I don't do resolutions, and here's the reason. And so I actually wanted to talk about resolutions, New Year's resolutions. In about, what did I say, 8 o'clock. So it's almost 9 o'clock here. So in 3 hours, just over 3 hours, we will roll the calendar to January 1st, 2020. And that will be another day. There's no magical switch on that day. We celebrate it, but there's no magical switch. When I wake up, when I go to bed here at probably about 1 o'clock is when my normal bedtime. I go to bed, I wake up, I will be pretty much the same Sean. I will just be one day older. And I will be closer to my 46th birthday. But there's no change. There's no magical switch. There's no, it's not going to happen, right? Resolutions, resolutions are a lie. Resolutions are made to set you up to fail. Now, I'm not saying you don't make a plan and don't make a plan and try to put that out there and attack and implement it, put the action steps in. I'm not telling you not to do that. What I'm telling you is a New Year's resolution is the same as saying I'm going to start on Monday. Next week. I'm going to quit smoking next week. This last pack right here. I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to do this. Right? Resolutions are lies, and they're set up to make you fail. And here's the reason why. If you have to force or trick yourself into doing something, and dare yourself to do it, you're not going to sustain it. It's not sustainable because no one can get in your head better than you can get in your head. No one can find an excuse not to do it again than you can, right? We always talk about in the gym. I work in the gym. We talk about the New Year's influx, right? Come by January, about the second week of January, the gym just starts. The membership just skyrockets, right? One of my students told me today that the biggest month for fast food places is February. because and I don't know how authentic this is, but it made me laugh because the gym membership starts to go down. People give up on their resolutions. Some people don't even make it through January. I always say by March, most people who were rah rah, let's do this, has found a reason not to do it, whatever that is, because resolutions aren't they're fake. They're not real. You can't make a resolution with yourself you can't resolve with yourself to do something and make it permanent. You have to actually just make the change. And again, I know people are going to argue that point. Like, I made a resolution and I stuck with it and I've been doing it. That's great. But what you did was you made a decision and then you use action steps and you decided that that was more important than what you were doing, right? When people want to quit something, what they want to do has to be more important. Like somebody says they stopped drinking, or they went into a program for drugs and alcohol, and they go, man, I never touched it again, because their decision to live was higher than than their need to get high, or their need to get drunk, or their need to harm, right? That's what decisions are, right? And so January 1st is just January 1st. Normally it's hangover day. When I was in the military, my first 10 years in the military, it was hangover day. And so January 1st is just January 1st, right? Don't make that day the thing that is going to start your year. Because here's the thing, right? Every year, we start off the year and we go, man, 2020 is going to be amazing, and we send all these memes, we bless people, we wish people, we all these things. I'm going to kill it, I'm going to make it. Come November, October of that same year, we start hearing what we're hearing right now. What the hell happened in 2020? Oh my God, that was disgusting, horrible. Look at all this crap we did. I mean, that was just horrible to me. Majority of people were talking about how bad their year was, and the reason is because we only look at the wrong things. We don't take the action steps to make ourselves better, even though we are getting better. So I'm here today, to remind you, for my New Year's resolution, I guess, is to tell you, don't make a resolution. You want to go to the gym? Go to the gym. Try it out. Don't put that stress on your back that you are going to lose 50 pounds this year. Because the moment it gets too strong, the moment you find another excuse, the moment you have a problem, a delay, it's going to become something that's no longer attainable. You get sick for a week. Then you find something else. Work gets too busy. You find something else. Don't do it. Right? January 1st, it's just January 1st. If you have to make it, I'm going to do it then you're not ready. Do it. If you're gonna start. Start small. Don't jump both feet in the water. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to jump in the deep end just to prove you can swim. Sometimes you can walk from the shallow end into the deep end. Right? Take your time and take your pace. This year, 2020 is yours, just like 2019 was, 2018, 2017, and so on, providing you were alive, and you're old enough to make those decisions, I guess, right? Today, tonight, I guess, as you guys celebrate, or I guess when some of you might see this tomorrow sometime, hopefully you're not suffering a hangover. Hydrate, right? Make sure you're hydrating. Water does do wonders. Cocoa water too. Make sure that your dreams are dreams and ambitions, and you're making action steps to achieve them. Action steps. Don't resolve. You don't need to. Don't make it a gimmick. You don't need to. Right? Make a decision, and then work to attain it. One small step at a time. One little building block at a time. Because when you do that, then you find resolution. Right? When you do that, then you find resolution. Now, on a finishing note, so that's my little rant. On a finishing note, as I end 2019, April and myself and our journey, and those who have followed us whether we're on YouTube, and we don't have a lot of YouTube followers, but whatever. Those who have followed us on YouTube have followed us on Facebook, on April's author page, or on my inspiration page, Twitter, the people who have interacted with us in Twitter, and Instagram, people who have realized that I do more than just post pictures on Instagram. I sincerely and awesomely from the bottom of my heart, we thank you. We thank you for supporting us. We thank you for being a part of our journey, because we said that we were going to do something more, and we were going to try to reach people. We are going to reach out, and we're doing it. And yeah, it's small. Our footprint is small, but it's ours, and we created it. And everybody that's helped us, everybody that supported us, thank you. So 2019 has been great. It's had its ups and downs. And so 2020 is going to be the same. It's going to have its ups and downs. But I want to say for me, April's off in Las Vegas hanging out. Stuck here in rainy Washington. Happy New Year's. Let's get going. Right? Whatever you want to do, whatever you're dreaming to do, whatever you have an idea, whatever you're doing, get to it. Start the action steps. It can take a long time, but start those action steps. As we like to say, live every tiny moment exceptionally. I would love to hear from you guys. I love talking to you guys. I love seeing what your magic moments are, provided that they're positive and they're about uplifting and doing better for people. Doesn't matter what your faith. Doesn't matter what you follow. It just matters that you are coming from here. Right hand over your heart. Yeah, you come from here, and it's authentic, and tomorrow's not promised to us. Some people won't make it to the first. That's real. But if you do, if I do, let's make it amazing. Not just because it's the first, but because we have another opportunity. We have another opportunity to do something better. I'm at 12 minutes, so we're going to end it there. So, Happy New Year's. Thank you for following us, guys. Sean's-thoughts.com. Peace.